I'm Claes Janson. I'm now 69 years of age, and I've been singing since I was 13. I've been singing professionally. I'm born in south of Stockholm, in Nyköping, where we lived till I was 11 years of age. Then we moved to Sundsvall, and in '66 I came to Uppsala to study. That was the plan anyway, but there wasn't too much of studying, because I formed a band here in Uppsala in '67.
I've been convicted of crime, Lord, in Eden. Crime of being hungry and cold. I left the grocery store, man, bleeding, 'cause he caught me robbing his store. Holding steady right there while I hit it. I reckon that ought to get it. Been working, and working.
A band that is still playing, actually. The same members, the quartet that formed the band. Now we're 3 more people, but it's the same band. So we are 50 years as a band next year, which is quite extraordinary. I don't think there are any Swedish bands that's been together that long with the same members. Not even Rolling Stones has been together, all together, the same people all that time. I've sung most genres, types of music, from folk to jazz. Jazz is what I started to listen to, but I've been doing pop, rock, soul, very much so rhythm and blues and soul.
She's there to love me both day and night. Never grumbles or fuzzes. She always treats me right. Never running in the streets, leaving me alone. No, she knows a woman's place. Right now they're in a home. I got a woman, yes I do. Over town, she's good to me, so good to me. Said I got a woman way over town. She's good to me.
My favorite singers and players are among the soul, blues and jazz people. People refer to me as a blues and jazz, or jazz and blues singer. But I've been thinking about that, and blues to me is not really just some guy with a guitar and a black suit singing about sad things and 3 chords and that. Blues is like a way of performing music, any music actually.
Har du kvar din röda cykel? Har du kvar ditt långa röda hår? Har du kvar den gamla lögnen? Tiden läker alla sår. Det är sant att tiden går, fast spelar det någon roll? Det är sant.
There were lots of parks around in Sweden called Folkets Park. It was like a couple of hundred spread all over the country, and they had music frequently, artists and groups. So I had a lot of gigs, work, and I also made contacts abroad and here in Sweden. So well, I frequently played, and I made a living on music from the start actually, and it's been okay. up until now. Ups and downs, tough times, but I never really even thought of giving it up. It was too important for me.
Spela din sång, jag har tappat orden. Minns några rader, man glömmer så fort. Spela din sång för vår...
As I'm a singer, words are very important to me, and I want to tell a story, preferably my story, sort of, but not always. I can tell other people's stories as well, but I make them mine then.
Den första du skrev, fast det var länge sen. Spela din sång igen, jag har tappat.
The problem that artists are taken care of and sort of managed to death, I would say. You have a few moments, or maybe a year. A year is a moment in your life when you're on top. If you hit, or if you get the hits, sort of, and then it's over. You have to consider whether you're going to keep on. So it's a sad situation that the business is sort of more important than the art, because it is an art. It doesn't matter if you're playing dance music or what was dance music a couple of or 10 years ago. Now dance music stands for another thing, but that's what that doesn't do any good for the artistic side of music and songwriting, I think. Very good band. They write great songs. Everyone is a great soloist as well, and they're very nice to work with. It sounds a lot like music from the 70s and the 80s, soul, funk, beat, that music that I listen to. The great bands in that period, but it also sounds very fresh and new, like the way they write the horn section. For the horn section is not so much 70s and 80s, but it's really today.
Claes Janson is a jazz and blues legend here in Sweden, and he's been around for many years, and I think he's done like 50, 60 albums over the years. And I needed a voice for a ballad, someone with a slightly softer approach than funk, so he was a good choice in that he combined jazz, blues, as well as a troubadour type of music.
A funky ballad, I would call it. And it's about a relation between two people that is not 100% good.
Rewind is about a relationship that needs mending. And who better than someone in their 70s who definitely knows about life and definitely knows about relationships.
It's quite bluesy and funky and very nice to perform actually with the band, and the arrangement is great. So well, It's a great song.
Ingen har kört den här så. Ja, alltså det här är ju en soulballad då, så att jag tänkte med lite kantslag. Ja, precis. Den kommer ju lite plötsligt.
And give us back. Det ska vara bakis där, va?
Ja, det ska vara synkop. Så att, det är så.
Okej. Rewind and give us back that. Back that.
Nej, för att dina synkoper, de blir assvängiga mot det här raka.
Ja, men om jag bara sätter dem så.
Ja. Vi gör en inspelning.
When you have mature singers, because their voice offers a maturity, a warmth, and the track Rewind fits perfect because even by the title itself, it feels like a reminiscent. You're going down memory lane with the track, and his voice is bluesy and it's soft and it takes you back, and you feel like you're travelling back with his memories in his voice, and I it's something that I feel sad at times that we don't hear so many mature. When you become a mature singer, you get pushed onto side radio stations and like that, and if it's meant to be current, it has to be a young voice, but there's experience in his voice, and it comes across, and there's a history in there, and it's just beautiful. It's another one of the key tracks on the album for me. And Claes is a very, very sweet man.
There's something about that maturity that just brings a centered feeling. And it's very fitting that he's doing the ballad on this album. His sensitivity, his ability to touch the listener and bring forth the lyric in the song. I think that all of these things just really ring, and Claes is such a great choice on this tune.
Claes has a way of, conveying, he's got such a dark and husky voice, which makes anything that he sings so powerful. And I initially had tried the song with a British singer, and which was good as well, but that came out completely different than what we managed to create with Claes here in the studio, and I'm very happy, very impressed.
Baby, there's no mercy from the sun. Baby, where's that castle in the sand?
I've been very free to do my interpretation of the song, and Daniel said if you want to change melody in some way, just tell me. But no, I can sort of relate to the lyrics really.
Rewind and take us back to that place and rebuild our broken dream of everlasting.
I think it's the most ballad on the album. Very many of the other songs are up tempo and a little hipper, but I feel comfortable with it. It's been really nice. The easy part was the melody, and the difficult part were the lyrics, I would say. But I think I got it together.
Regarding the album title, what does Green Man mean to you?
That's what I thought of, or began thinking about when I heard the title the first time, because it's, I mean, Green Man, if you translate it to Swedish, it's grön gubbe, and then it's then it's the man on the lamppost where you pass the street, the green man that says go over the street. That's the Green Man. But Green Man, as I remembered from studying, and sort of, it's a sort of a historical thing. It's a statue, no, of often just a face of a man made of. A statue made of leaves and branches and green stuff, you know, modeled into a face. That is a Green Man. Now when I can see the cover of it's excellent. It can mean a lot of things. I haven't asked Daniel what it really means, but to me it's just a very catchy. Well, the album is catching visually as well, which is important today. Well, Green Man is from now gonna be this album for me, if you say.
Ja,
Ja,
jättebra tycker jag.
tycker du det?
Let's rewind.